Well, greetings to everybody. I hope this video finds you well. Today, I want to bring you a video to help you simplify your trading a little bit, bringing you a strategy of a pullback strategy. Especially if you're new, you might not know everything that you have to know to trading. And I know at the beginning can be extremely overwhelming with managing risk, share size, account size, your emotions, the losing, the winning, and everything. So if you don't know how to control all of that, you surely will not really have a pleasant time at the beginning until you learn what you need to learn. So today I want to bring you a strategy that you can use to follow trend and help you simplify things, just to make sure that you don't make as many mistakes as you probably were making. Maybe you're not making the mistakes, but today I want to bring you something not to make you jump in the front side of the move, but to help you simplify a couple of things that might really help you to determine how great your entry might be. So I'm gonna go back into this thing again. We're looking into the pullback strategy here, long and short. So I'm gonna give you two names, and I'm gonna try to make it very simple and simplifying stuff that you can really use using a daily time frame over here. And we're gonna switch off to the 15 afterwards, but daily window, nice pocket, decent range of opportunity here, all the way to $10.30 that you see the high right there. The prior candles, red candle right here with a nice range. Low that wine candles, 925, 1030 high. We got a pullback with a high today, exactly by the penny right here on the 5-minute time frame. You can see $10.29 and 1030 right there printed by the penny. Okay, now we're gonna switch up to the 15. See how we ramped up over here before the pullback over there. Okay, so we're gonna see the range here. We're gonna break a little bit of consolidation here with a high on the 1 minute, $9.66. You notice that the trend is pushing higher. It's coming higher from back here. This is a couple of days, 1, 2, and today was the third day. So we're gonna see here how the trend is still pushing higher based on the 15 minutes, right? And even if we pull this back a little bit on the 5, you're gonna see a little bit of consolidation here those 2 days, and then pushing higher, pull back to the VWAP, push higher again, get the VWAP here, push higher again. So again, we're following the trend on this thing, and we're using a pullback strategy here. And basically what I try to bring you here and show you is how we're gonna move, and we're gonna use analogy as a toy car to push the momentum forward. Okay, so the trend right now is bullish, and using the same trend to get this little pullbacks here and then follow the trend is what's gonna really help you. Look at the ramp on the 1 minute time frame, and then we got a pullback, so it's a little bit of retracement to kind of get a little bit of the momentum to push a little faster this time around. So we got a low here, bull flag formation on the 1, $9.81, pullback to 981. Many people might try to make a little bit of a mistake right here on the 1 minute time frame. People that are really new try to find a top here based on a 1 minute time frame hanging man, which will really make you be early and just trap you, when in really the reality of it all is that you're just getting a little bit of a pullback right here, right? So again, and even here, see this pullback here, it gave you just 11-cent pullback, right? And it came down to 979, probably 979, exactly right here, the low of this 1 minute candle, to keep pushing higher. So basically what I want to bring you here is, if you miss if you notice what the trend is doing, and the trend is going higher, over the last couple of days, we have seen a couple of stocks in the precious metals, gold, silver, and steel also moving higher. And so if you notice that the sector is having a move, don't try to get a top or try to swim against the current, right? So just wait for those pullbacks until the pullback gets to a point maybe that you can have a safer entry, not to get on the front side of the trade, but maybe the pullback will give you a pullback to the moving average, as you see here, and the 50 simple moving average on the 5 hovering around the VWAP, but it pulled back to a moving average. This is a short time frame pullback, small time frame, and really tiny pullback towards a moving average to give you a second push. Right here, you can see how we dipped for a second, but you can notice how this dip was absorbed right away at the low of this candle right here at 979 to push higher yet again. And if you wanted to anticipate this stuff and you notice at the 5 minutes right here that we have a hanging man, you might have thought that this pullback here was just going to give you that. But yet again, you see 987 and 987 being absorbed right there by the penny. What I'm trying to see here and show you here is not to try to get in front of the move, in the front side of the move, but make sure that if you're gonna get in, you're gonna get in into the back side of the move when you already see this thing printing higher lows. For example, lower highs, pardon me. For example, you see how it pulled back to the moving average here, and then it pushed up right back again. But the second time that it tried to bounce here, made a lower high, and then kept on printing those lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, all the way to the end of the day. So what we want to do is find a place where it actually pulls back and retraces a little bit to give us that nice pusher. It's like having a little bit of a slingshot. When you pull it, and when you let it go, it just pushes all the way. Okay, and so for example, SDC Smile Direct Club. This thing right out of the gates today was actually a pretty decent thing to see. And looking at how it pulled back and came here, and here's what I am trying to show you, how this area here actually held that support, but here it dipped. Here, the first 1 minute candle, gap down, purple candle here, gapping down with a volume over the 20-day average. Okay, so we got over 20-day average volume here, gapping down on the first 1 minute right out of the gates. Came down, pushed up, rejected, came up, rejected the VWAP, pushed up, rejected the VWAP, came up, rejected the VWAP, and you see how the VWAP here is actually that resistance. Starts to give you a little bit of a consolidation here with another entry pushing down, but look at how we dipped here. Now, if you pay attention to the 1132 area and how it printed that doji here with a 1130 by 2 cents, you're gonna see here how that support that was printed was extremely close to the prior low, 1132. So it dipped for a second, but it didn't have that follow through. So that follow through shows you, not having that follow through, that this being a little, the demand that was here was finding a base, though you don't see here that base all the way back here, actually around the 1123. But looking at that base here that it printed gives you an idea on how that support almost by the penny held to give you a reversal right back up. But if you look at here 1180 and how it comes up to 1181 here, you look at this candle right here 1180, you can make a trend line to find the area where it's gonna retest. If it's not able to break and have follow through after breaking up and having that follow through, it might give you an indication really that this thing is actually going to pull back. And it started to pull towards the prior area here, a daily area 1154, right? So from the 81.79 high here, 81 right here, came down to 1151, 30-cent move, bounced off towards the VWAP, came up on a bull flag pattern, and then look at it here, right here again, 1180 and 1180. So what we're gonna do here, show you here how that 1180 was that level that gave you that resistance. And so what I'm trying to do here is show you how those pullbacks and the bounces actually show you and help you determine how far this thing is going to go. Pulling back and going lower again towards 1143 and following through really slow. But look at here again at 1130 and 1130 again. So he did tested that prior low before that bounce, tested that 1130 right here, 1132 here, bounced a little bit, consolidated, came down by 2 more cents, 1130 right here, bounced off again, came right back up to 1131. So he gave it 20 cents. But again, looking at the prior areas and using a pullback strategy, not to try to get on the front side of the move, anticipating everything, but looking for the areas where he gave you a prior area and basing the trade to that new high or that new low will give you a safer entry on that pullback to try to push up again, or that bounce that failed and have that ball come right back down again to test the floor one more time again. So I just wanted to bring you this video, try to help you, especially if you're new. I know that it could be a little bit hard, a little bit overwhelming at the beginning. So I try to do my best here to explain everything to you, and I hope, really hope, that this video found you well and that it serves you in any capacity